You say you love me, baby. You did. Please call me on the phone sometime.
Hi, welcome to Ace Bob Ross, How to Paint in Oils, Alkyds, Acrylics, and anything else. So today I'm going to do an episode, I guess that's what they're called, episodes, uh, called Envision. But a couple things first. If you like this video, click subscribe and thumbs up, um, and tell everybody about it. I am going to be giving away for free all of my knowledge, techniques, and secrets of painting, which is basically making art. Today, I'm going to take this elephant and put it in my water because elephants don't forget. Oliphants don't forget. She was just wandering around my backyard. So I said, will you do this for me? Yeah, I will. Thank you. She's taking a bath. Ow, pins on the floor. I actually wrote out what I wanted to say today because I tend to get diverted and I want to get all of this in. First of all, please call me on the long distance call. It's a song by Muddy Waters, the great Muddy Waters. I'm not going to show you this on my computer, which I've named Little One, because it never really shows very well, but you can Google what Muddy Waters, who he was, and what he looked like. He was born in either 1913, 1914, or 1915. The date is all over, one's on his death certificate, one's on his marriage certificate, or however it worked. It's not clear. His mother died soon after he was born, and he was raised by his grandmother. There is no other, there's no way to look into what his genetic heritage is. But since I kind of have this interest in it, and in ears, yes, my friends just heard me say that, probably for the first time on Ace Bob Ross, won't be the last time. Muddy Waters doesn't have African ears particularly. His facial features are Cherokee, a lot like Jimi Hendrix. So, too bad he can't get a DNA test right now, because I'd be so fascinated to hear where his facial features comes from. And that is a lead-in, because I was able to see him when I was 15, and had a friend who just thought he was the best and knew he was going to be playing in Chicago. And we, of course, couldn't get into the regular show, which was Friday night and Saturday night. We got in. These are tiny little places that they played in. We got in for the Sunday matinee. So it was interesting. Anyhow, at age 16, I did a summer camp on the south side of Chicago, and there were two 16-year-old girls and about 15 6- and 7-year-old boys. And I got very attached to one of the little boys. His name was Wendell. I've never forgotten him. And I didn't even know his last name. This was when was it? I wrote it down. Well, can't see it. I guess I didn't write it down. So this was in the 60s, and no internet. And a curly cord phone was the biggest invention we had. So after summer camp, we lost track with him. But after summer camp, he invited me over to see his room, which he was very proud of. And sorry, my eyes are killing me. And so I went over there and walked up. I guess the elevators were broken. We walked up to the 4th floor and went into his apartment with his family, I guess. And then his mom and a couple other women were there, but they didn't notice us. And he took me into his room. Now, this guy was 6 years old. Have you ever seen one of those Arabian tents where it looks small on the outside and you open it up and it's just like, you know, the heavens thing? This kid was so artistic, just in his natural bones. You could tell he paid attention to everything in that room. It was placed just so, and he kept it all just nice, and it made a beautiful environment. So I kind of want to. Maybe I'm already diverging. I don't even need this. I'll have to see. I can't ever stay on topic, but I wanted to say that Wendell, you're probably around 55, 6, 7 now. You would have remembered me maybe as Kathy. I hated that name. And we were at the library for the summer camp on the south side. Call me. If anybody knows Wendell, I want to know how he's doing. Anyhow, the idea of the tent, that, you know, the sort of the Arabian Nights tent opening up in this vast world inside, we have that. All of us have that. We have that in our minds. We have that in our visual cortexes. Our eyeballs don't actually see. They convey information to our visual cortexes. That's what sees. That's what dreams at night, if you can see something in your dreams. That's what, that's what actually sees. So if you take one little tiny marble size of any part of our body, our brain, you look into that and it's like opening up and opening up. There's so much going on in our brains and in our bodies. We are marvels of creation, each and every one of us. And we are, each and every one of us, artists. Just if you say to yourself, I can't draw a straight line, well, Jackson Pollock didn't do a lot of drawing of straight lines, and he was an artist. So it's basically just your own attitude about yourself, and you should just leave that aside for a while. Go into, like, say this is my studio right here. Doesn't have to be big. Just say, okay, I'm an artist in here. And just let yourself do that. So what did I forget? I should just check, because I know I'm going to blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, no, this is ridiculous. So anyhow, so much for writing notes down. I really had good intentions there. Sorry, the light is really hard on my eyes these days. So anyhow, I'm going to sign off, and I want to tell you, if you've watched this far, thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel, I kind of really coming out. This is me coming out as myself, and I'm not hiding who I am anymore. Oddly, feels very odd, feels very uncomfortable. But if you've watched this far, I want to tell you how much I appreciate it, and thank you very much. And I hope you have a good time being an artist and making art. Okay, bye.